5 of them just joined. Welcome, everybody. This will be episode number 7. We're rocking and rolling.
Are you positive? Because I don't know.
Yeah, I'm positive. It'll be episode number 7, so that means soon there will be a podcast for every day of the week. You can just recycle them every day or every week. You start at number 1. But just me and Forrest today. We got some people out baseballing.
'Tis the season.
Yeah, we were supposed to start an hour ago. I called him. He said, "I'm almost done." And an hour later, he showed up. So that's about right. He was almost done.
Sometimes sometimes it doesn't work out when you try to leave every time.
Yeah, you just go get in the truck. They could be mid-practice. And boom, well, the coach leaves, practice is over.
That's not how that works.
It is. Or they can keep practicing if they want. But today I'd like to touch on, there's been a big problem here recently on the river, especially closer to Fort Gibson, I do believe.
I don't know where
Keystone.
I didn't really read a bunch on it. I just seen where there's a big reward for it.
Yeah, they need to find the person who's doing it.
Who it is. There's a big reward for it.
What we're talking about is somebody is catching spoonbill and carving messages into it for people to see when they catch them again. They've been doing it for a while. A few of them are like already scarring over.
When I first seen it, it was they had cut the bill.
Yeah, made it a saw.
Like a saw, and I was like, oh, somebody caught like a rare one.
No.
I was like, that's pretty cool. Then I got to reading it, and I was like, oh God.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
Yeah, it's a really bad deal, and they need to quit. That's I always say that's a good way to get it taken away. Well, it is a good way to get it taken away, but that's horrible to those animals. Like they don't deserve that. We're out there. You're wildlife conservationists. You're not supposed to be torturing them, poor things.
As a hunter, you have a duty.
Yeah, and it's not to hurt them.
No.
And not to hurt anything. Like there's, you might be killing them, but the best way is the quickest way.
Yeah.
Like not the long way around it. That's terrible. So if that's you, I hope you have terrible dreams tonight, and and you need to quit because it's ridiculous. You don't be doing that crap. So
figure out whatever got a hold of Matthew that one day.
Yeah, whatever Matthew got sent on him, we will send to you.
Hope to find you.
Yeah. Hold you down in your sleep. But no, that is one thing I wanted to touch on.
Have you caught one? I know you've been hanging here lately. Have you caught anything weird?
I haven't caught one like that. I caught one normal. We've caught a couple healthy ones.
Yeah.
We went yesterday. We went to low water, and the water was still down pretty far. They hadn't started running yet. The guy that was there said he was there the day before, and they were running water real well. And he said the water was up probably about 5 foot because he said he was 5 foot higher on the rocks than he was that day, and they caught like 30 of them between him and his buddy.
Yeah.
And then we stayed there for probably 20 minutes. Oh, buddy, whenever they're stacked in there, you can catch them one after another.
You can only keep one.
But you can only keep 1 and 2 a year, which is stupid. But we went. I was talking to Hunter. We were sitting there. We probably stayed there for 20 minutes. We went. I was talking to Hunter. We were sitting there. We probably stayed there for 20 minutes. We hit a couple, but the ones we seen rolling were little ones, 20 pounders, which they're fun to catch. But I kind of wanted to keep one yesterday. So I was like, let's go down to, my secret spot. And
where's that at?
It's a secret.
On the river?
Yeah, it's on the river. That's what I told Cam earlier. He's like, where'd you go fishing? I said, the river. He goes, where at? I said, where the water's at. And, well, yeah, but in Oklahoma? I said, yeah, it's in Oklahoma. I'll tell you that. But, so we went down the river a little ways because it's deeper. Low water's like 4 foot deep, and that's when they're running hard. So the water's pretty shallow there, hence low water. But if you go on down, the water gets deeper, and they're usually in there if they're not at low water. They were there.
I can tell you right now, Cam's the worst. I'm telling you, we'll be fishing, and somebody will catch one, Cam will go sit right beside him.
Yeah, it doesn't surprise me. We got a name for that. I can't say on this.
Well, yeah. He'll sit there and like they'll catch one. He'll be like, "What are you using? What bait you using? You got any extra?"
That's normal. I give him a bait, but I ain't giving him my spot.
Oh yeah, he cracks me up. We'll be fishing. I gotta tell him all the time, like, leave them people alone, dude.
They don't want you here.
Right. We're here to fish. Like,
yeah.
Leave them alone. If they're catching them, I guess you need to be better. But he will. He won't do it as far as like he won't stand right on top of them. But he's definitely going and fishing in the same area.
Yeah. Tangling up with them a little bit.
Yeah, he cracks me up.
No, we could see those spoonbill out there. At low water, there was zero wind. When we went down to the other spot, the wind was so horrible. It was just blowing, and you couldn't cast. I'll take credit. I can dang near cast across low water.
Yeah.
Dang near do it. And down the river, it was narrower, and I couldn't make it halfway. The wind was blowing so bad.
Wind was bad.
And I put 6 ounces on there, which is quite a bit. And it'd make it a little bit further, but the problem was it'd take your line and throw your line up in the air, and you'd land short, and all your line that should have went straight went out here.
Yeah, we was fishing. We was fishing Pryor Creek, and the water was running pretty hard through it. And everywhere you cast, it didn't matter because it was just pulling your line with it.
Mm-hmm. That's almost you got to throw way up ahead of you and already have it coming to you before it makes it past you.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
Mm-hmm. There are no spinning baits on that one.
Cam and Matthew are the only ones that caught something.
Yeah, you got to be real good at that.
Yeah.
We counted 30 or 40 of them out there flopping though, in the middle of the channel. You just couldn't throw far enough to get to them. So it's a good spot. You just gotta be able to get the line out there. So
that's still just, I don't know. Don't knock it till you try it, but
it's a good time. Well, I will say, me and Hunter both were sitting there. We're like, I understand why my dad never wanted to go with me. Because now that I'm older, I'm not a young, dumb 18-year-old out there living for it, every cast. But back when I was in high school, I didn't care how many times I had to cast to catch one. I would go and go and go, never wear down. The other day, about 20 minutes worth of ripping that 6 ounces through the water, and that's all I wanted. We fished for 20, 30 more minutes, and we told each other, yeah, I'm done.
That's what me and Matthew, we went down to low water with 7 kids. And I'm going to tell you, usually even with kids, I'm usually pretty relaxed, like the relaxing fishing time. I can tell you right now, that's the most stressed out I've ever been fishing. We were walking down the side of that bluff. We was on the Pryor side. We're walking down the side of that bluff, and we got a line of 7 kids. And water's running, and I was like, this is where I lose one. Yeah.
No, I didn't let Silas get out of the truck at low water. There was a lot of people, the rocks. I was like, I pulled him up right behind us. I mean, as close to the edge as we could get so I could still see my truck.
Yeah.
And even then, somebody needs to go light a match down there and burn all the underbrush out of them rocks. That's what they need to do, because our people that are supposed to be taking care of it are not.
And then there was about 6 people on probably a 16-foot John boat out in the middle of all that running water, sitting there spoonbill fishing. I was like, you all are crazy.
Yeah, it's hard to get up there because my deal is like my old boat, it could get up there easily, but you're talking, like I said, hard running water in the middle is only 4 foot deep.
Yeah,
like it's still not that deep, and I just, it makes me nervous trying to run a motor almost wide open to get up the swift water and 4 foot deep water.
Some people got it figured out down through there, though.
Yeah, a lot of people do it. I've never really seen anybody that's hit something and had problems, but my luck, I'd be the one to have a problem.
Right.
I'd be the one to hit something and just tear the motor right off of it, especially even if it's not my boat. So I just don't do it.
I remember when we was a kid, my dad would take us down there to go catfishing when they weren't running water.
Wade out to the island.
We'd wade out there to the island. We'd swim in the river out there. And now that I'm older, I think about it. I'm like, that's not like a very good place to like take kids to go swimming at.
No, because even going out to the island, there is a hole right there that you go up to your chest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, not only that, I just think of like how many people have broke off snagging.
Oh yeah, no, that's
Hooks and crap out through there.
Yeah, you don't think about that when you're walking through there, though.
No.
I don't know what kind of line I bought from Walmart the other day, though. That stuff stretches. I mean, I don't know how far it would stretch. I was down on the rock closest to the water. I stepped up another rock. I was tangled up right there. I stepped up another rock, wrapped my line around my handle, which usually you do this when you do that and it breaks. I pulled that sucker as far up as I could and then started feeding the rod up. Hunter took it from damn near the top of the embankment down there with all the rocks and drug it another rock up before that stuff finally snapped. I was like, God dang.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's a 50-pound test, but like I said, usually you can get it to snap off if you need to. I don't have to freaking take it to the truck to get it to break.
Yeah.
But no, there was a bunch of people down there yesterday. So
yeah, I don't know. I'm just not much on it.
We'll have to go during the week one time when not a lot of people are out and about.
Yeah.
And it's, relaxing. Well, not so much relaxing. It's work, but it's not as hectic.
Yeah, I'm not big on work. I usually go fishing to like relax.
So whenever you get into them, it is a good time.
Because you gotta think my deer hunting. I'm working. I'm gonna walk a ways and throw a climber and climb up there. And fishing season, I'm looking to not work.
I'm ready for deer season. So ready. Fishing's fun. The turkey hunting's alright, but
I'm about sick of turkey. We were gonna talk about turkey hunting because I got some.
I want to say congratulations to Hunter White. He got his first turkey yesterday morning.
That is awesome.
He called me at 7. I think he shot him at 7:10. He called me at like 7:15. I got one.
I went to Spavinall Saturday morning, and the word on the street is there was about 20 trucks in 2 days, or 20 trucks a day in the 2 days. At least 5 different states, and we passed at least 3 people that were out of staters. And they come to Spavinall, which blows my mind.
It don't blow mine. It's huge.
I mean, it is. It's big. It's massive. But I mean, like, I don't know. It was pretty irritating. As I'm sitting here, like, trying to plan out of state hunts and whatnot, but I was to the point that I was like, let me call a game warden, make sure they paid their $100 and checked in.
I don't think these people have been checking in. I keep seeing them get out of their truck and they're not checking in.
Yeah. But we drove around. We went around Spavinall pretty much all day. We got there at sunlight.
Well, it says so. Cody went first day, opening day, and he told me he watched like 30 counted 30 trucks.
Yeah.
When they were leaving, and they all came in after daylight.
Yeah.
They didn't come in dark. They came in after daylight.
Well, all them turkeys that they were so scared. I talked to one guy that shot one the day before. He was trying to help his butt. I'm pretty sure they were out of staters too. They didn't have a tag on their car. It's almost like they rented it.
That's
But it's a pretty rough area to go rent a vehicle and try to drive it around in there.
Mm-hmm.
But
especially if you go up the right side instead of go out the left side.
He said that He had one gobble at him like 200 times. He said he could just keep getting him to gobble and gobble and gobble. Couldn't close it. He said I finally just had to chase him like 2 hollers and shoot him. He's like, I could never get him to come in.
Well, they probably are done gobbling up there.
They are definitely done gobbling. We didn't hear a sing. We stopped and talked to 2 other guys that I know there. I know them personally. I went to school with one of them. He said, we heard 2 gobbles. Well, we went towards the second one that they heard. And I don't know what the heck he heard. I'm pretty sure it was just the wind blowing.
Probably somebody.
Could have been.
Somebody out there with a gobble tube.
So it was a rough day. We hunted till about noon. I mean, I didn't even see a turkey. We didn't even see a deer.
Well, too many people.
We didn't see a pig. I think we seen 1 squirrel. I mean,
We made in Silas went last night. We walked a mile in. A little bit rough walking with a 5-year-old.
yeah.
But we walked a mile in, and I couldn't get to where I wanted to be. It was flooded, so we didn't walk through there. And we just stopped at the flood. I wanted to be like 40 yards the other side of the flood was where I wanted to be. And we stayed 20 yards this side of the flood, found us a spot, sat on a log, because I was like, well, if I can't get over there, we're probably not going to see them here, but maybe we'll get lucky and one walk by.
Yeah.
So we sat down, and I called a little bit, nothing. Called a little bit, nothing. And we sat there for probably 45 minutes, and he told me, he's like, I'm ready to leave. And I was like, me too. So I was like, let me call one more time, and I called, and he was probably 75 yards from us in the direction that I wanted to go.
Dusty's trying to join that.
I don't know how to do that.
I don't know how to either.
It doesn't even tell me somebody wants to join.
Walk us through it, Lindsay. Lindsay, walk us through it.
Up close and personal view a little bit here.
Dusty's in Oologah right now. They went camping.
Hang on, I think that is not it. Let's go back this way. Oh, invite. Invite. No, I don't want to invite them. Or if I clicked on his name, I gotta follow him back. And I can sure block you.
Dusty, you want to get blocked?
Yeah.
What's that saying on his name where it's blowing up in the comments?
It just says liked. Please don't.
Oh, look, there's old Bush Latte.
Yeah.
TV.
Hey, Chelsea. Thanks for my birthday cake. I'm going to go home and enjoy that today.
Oh, did you get a pistachio cake?
Oh, yeah. And y'all might think pistachio cake, ew. No way. No way.
So I've never had anybody's but Chelsea's, so I'm going to say Chelsea's pistachio cake is very good.
It's freaking amazing. Oh, look at that. I figured it out. Connecting. Hello.
Right. Yep, it says I'm connected. Now I got to turn my camera on. There we go.
Look at us go. We are figuring TikTok out. One day at a time.
Boy, everybody's good, Dusty.
The whole 4 people that are in there.
Jump over there, see if you can see me real quick.
Oh, you know Mario? You know me. Oh, 31. I'm 31. Look, it's hit me hard. Oh.
Dusty,
Hey boys, I just want to let y'all know I got turkeys gobbling right across the lake from you right now.
You can hit request and you can join in. Well, why aren't you after him, Dusty? We got Dusty with the field report.
It's across the lake, so
Dusty's in Oologah right now.
yeah.
We have one.
Hey, I tell y'all what though, Brentley did. He caught a 17-inch, 2.5-pound walleye on a little beetle rig earlier. And we're actually going to fillet it up and cook it here in a minute over the fire.
Yeah.
Where is he at? Let's see him.
Yeah, let's get a
Pull him out there real
Visual.
quick,
We need a
son.
visual.
Yeah.
All right, hold on a second. We're gonna get him out of this bag real quick.
Oh, I don't want to do that.
Hey,
Let me
go
fix
ahead.
this.
Oh, we went too dusty.
Here, just rip it. You already got the knife. Just rip it. You got the hole.
Let's get this.
It don't matter. Just watch your feet so you don't get soaked.
Yeah.
And then look, pull them out. Get them laid out on the table.
Oh, sheesh. Why not?
Get them laid out here. And then,
That is not what I wanted to do.
all right, hold on. Let me figure out how to flip this camera around real quick.
Hold on, where?
Nope, that's not it.
Do not touch this, dude. Why are you touching?
I don't know how to get it switched back.
I don't know. Here, I'll just do this right here.
There we go. I figured it out.
I don't know
Hey,
if you
that's
can
a
see
good
what I'm
one.
looking at.
That's a good one.
But yeah, oldest boy. He is a fat walleye. I didn't know they had walleye at Oologah. Austin was down here.
It's probably. It looks like a saw
Carp.
carp.
All right. Park.
Just don't drown.
I'm gonna let the oldest boy sit here, descale him, gut him, wrap him up in some tinfoil with some slap your mama seasoning, have us a fresh walleye, whatever you want to call it.
Hey, walleye dinner.
Why don't you shoot turkeys right now?
Boy, hey, I tell y'all, we're on the wrong spot, boys. These turkeys are just hollering over here.
I put two to bed last night, Dusty.
Do what now?
That's what we were just talking about. Was I had two of them gobbling at me last night on my way out. All I had to do was go. Oh, secret spot. We can't be giving that out to the public right now. Shoot, I could probably text you later.
Wait till
I mean, if they was gobbling at you, you should have had one of them shot.
Huh?
It's illegal to shoot them out of the roost.
Yeah.
I mean, not if nobody knows about it.
Yeah, the people would know about it now. Oh.
No.
We've had some decent luck fishing out here today. We've caught some sand bass, a couple largemouth, couple perch. I got a catfish pole sitting out there right now, and then that his walleye, sockeye, whatever it is.
The only place I've heard of walleye being is
They're around.
in Spavinal. Spavinal has a big, healthy population of them.
Yeah, they're around. I don't think they're as thick everywhere.
We got a bunch of saw, like the saw guy.
I thought that was
We're
like
just looking online, and if you go down to the Oologah Dam, they catch walleye. It says walleye, averaging about 3 pounds.
That's wild.
I
Tell you what, the teeth on this thing are gnarly.
yeah.
Bentley went to go try and put his finger in its mouth like he is a bass, and me and Austin are like, whoa, hold up a second. We lose a finger.
I thought sockeye was a Japanese alcohol.
No, that's sake.
That's sake.
Sake.
Nice whiskey.
Yeah, that was close. Sockeye, sake, same thing.
I didn't know we had.
Hey, Brent, wait till I'm done with this, and I'll help you with that.
Oologah.
I'm not surprised.
I didn't know that. I mean, I just didn't know we even saw guys. I didn't know we had them up there.
Yeah. I mean,
Might have to go to Wigan on
for what?
shoot turkey.
I did. I tried that Friday.
Didn't get anything.
We didn't get anything in Hunter's place at Wigan on the gobble. We went down the road to the Oologah public lands. We got one to gobble down there, and we took off for him. And somebody, you shouldn't be doing this in the middle of the hunting season either, but they had drove halfway in there and parked their truck. So when we got halfway to where about the turkey was, we walked up on his truck, and I was like, well, if we keep going, we're either going to screw this guy's hunt up, who has now screwed our hunt up, and screw everything up, or if we back out, maybe they'll give us some good karma and somebody won't bother us. So we backed back out. And
Nah, you should have walked in there. He wasn't supposed to be parked.
he wasn't supposed to be parked that deep in there. There is a road, but there's also...
Flatten those tires to where you can't get out and call somebody.
Huh? Anyway, but there are rules and
Tires,
stuff.
you have to call somebody.
We'll drive all the way in. So, no, they were hunting. They had tailgate down. Their stuff.
Yeah, I'm gonna hop
strung
off
out.
here. There's like a 10-15 second delay.
All right, yeah, because we're arguing.
Yeah, I'm gonna hop off. I'm glad we got it figured.
All right, good luck.
I'll holler at y'all later. Good luck
Go shoot
tomorrow.
turkey tomorrow.
All right, bye.
I ain't. That's the whole goal.
I guess I can get up really early and go to meet him up there.
You could. But anyways, he was way in there. He's about 200 yards off the road. We walked where we went coyote hunting out in that whenever you turn off and go to the left towards the lake.
Yeah.
Where we went coyote hunting back in there. He was parked back in there in those fields.
That's wild.
No,
With all the rain, I don't know if I'd pull back in there.
no, definitely no. Well, when me and Matthew went coyote hunting not too long ago, somebody bit in there with a truck.
They were probably coyote hunting.
We were pretty sure they were out there with thermals in that snow.
When I sat down the other day in Spavinal, I already had a spot where I'd seen turkeys in there during deer season and stuff. But there was already a truck parked there, so I went down on a different ridge just a little bit farther down and walked in. I was sitting there and I was just barely clucking, just kind of real light, nothing serious. And I was like, I'm not gonna call a turkey and we're gonna shoot a buck.
Did you see that video?
Yeah, that was my next thing. I was gonna say, that guy getting attacked by that bobcat.
Yeah, I wouldn't have let him got that close. Would not have let him got that close. He was right freaking there. I'd have done been pointing the gun at him.
We'd have wrestled.
Yeah, that's insane. Those
That was
things
pretty
just
close.
mess you up.
He got like right on him too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was no joke.
What's crazy is he didn't back down from it.
No, he was just on it. Thanks, Trevor, for the heart meat. Is that a sausage? Popular. Oh, thanks.
Trevor out here sending the sausages.
Yeah.
Something sticky on this floor.
But,
Piper had to come in last night. Or the other night.
she probably peed.
Probably.
Probably peed and tried to clean it up so you couldn't tell.
Old dog.
But, let's see, what else? Turkey hunting, snagging.
Trevor, I don't know you, but I love you long time too. just to throw that in there.
We appreciate you. Oh, Trevor's the big deal though. He's big dogging.
Yeah. Maybe one day we can all quit our jobs and just do this.
One day.
I think I could do this for a living. Maybe. Who knows?
I don't know. You got too much football. What's that?
I have no idea what that is.
I've never seen that. Some green light. Invite Baby Tweak to go. I don't even know who Baby Tweak is, so no, thank you, Baby Tweak. You keep that to yourself.
But I want to touch on the out-of-state hunting thing. I get, like going to Colorado or hold on, I'm reading.
Sounds great. I'll text you next time before we go to do this.
Every Sunday.
Yeah, we usually try to do it every Sunday, but I'll let you know for sure.
It just determines the time is when my baseball practice gets over.
Yeah, that's what we were just talking about. Somebody tells me I'm almost done, and then we're not.
Yeah. But the out of state, we don't have just monster deer. We do have probably the most limit of deer. Arkansas is not that much.
The limit is. I think their limit's about the same. I think you can do 7 of them there.
And we don't have just an abundance of turkeys or what it came down to, Tyler was telling me, we start a week earlier in turkey season than Arkansas and Missouri and Kansas. So they come down here, they try to get their spring turkey here, and then they go home and shoot their spring turkey there.
And I think they probably get 2 of them there. So we're limited to 1. Sounds great.
But, you know, like Colorado or Utah or Wyoming, like when you draw them hunts or you go hunt over the counter, that's for a big animal.
Oh yeah, yeah. We
don't have nothing here that's worth coming out of state for, besides that our prices are cheap, which I really feel like they need to go up.
Yeah. So I feel like we should go up on the out-of-state, but down on the in-state.
It would be nice.
Because we charge a lot for our in-state. In my opinion, it's too much because we're already paying taxes.
Yeah.
And crap.
I did like how they did. You can't buy a lifetime hunting license. You can't buy a lifetime fishing license. It has to be a combo. I did like that.
I mean, it makes sense.
Because it just kind of covers you. It takes the hassle out of it. It just kind of covers you. Do
Yeah.
I like the $1,000? No, I got 5 kids that I'm probably going to buy lifetimes for.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, we're not charging very much for an out-of-state license. We're paying crazy amounts in taxes, and our daggum property tax goes up every year. But we get stuck with $1,000 hunting and fishing license. Yes, it's for your lifetime, but shouldn't some of that tax money that we're paying go into that kind of deal?
No, because I don't want people to think, well, I got a free lifetime hunting and fishing now.
I don't want it to be free. I just mean, like, it shouldn't be
I can
$1,000.
deduct this from my paycheck and then just go to a lifetime, then I can hunt for free. Like, I'm just like...
My question is why is it going up so much? Because I paid $775, like, when I was 13, 14.
My dad paid $400.
Your dad paid $400. I think my dad paid $250, $300. But, you know, and I'm pretty sure my grandpa got it for like $175. Like, $500, I mean, I feel like it's fair for a lifetime hunting and fishing when you live in the state and you pay taxes in the state.
I mean, yeah, I could see that. My thing is like, people come here to hunt and they pay our cheap prices and they go and you get overloaded with them. Hold on. Hey, shush. That's fine.
Send them outside. That'll work.
But we get so many inflow people because it is cheap to hunt here for out of state. But you also get the overflow, and I don't know. It's just it makes it hard to hunt on public land.
Yeah.
So
that you pay for.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm a pretty avid public land hunter. And most of the places I hunt, you don't really see anybody. But, I mean, when the places I go to during deer season and I see the same 5 trucks all season on 40,000 acres of public land, I see the same 5 trucks. And then spring turkey rolls around and I see 5 different states here and 30 trucks a day in and out of it. Like, come on.
Yep.
I mean, really.
Just for the first week because they want to get yours too.
Right.
Yeah. No, I agree.
So.
It stinks.
I mean, that just, I'm sure everybody deals with it. I'm sure we're going to Utah. I'm sure the people in Utah are like, all these out-of-staters come the first week so they can get theirs done and then get out, and then we're left with the scraps. But
yeah, but I feel like that's a little different. You're going for an elk. There's probably not an abundance of people that show up there and shoot an elk.
Probably not, and it's probably a little bit easier if you get to watch them move in and out of the mountains. But I mean, still, I'm sure they deal with the same crap.
Yeah.
Inflow of people.
It would. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised.
I mean, I'm sure it's good for the economy too. I mean, if you look at it that way.
Yeah, I mean, you're paying Well, you're like $2,000 or something.
Kenwood grocery store does really good the first week of turkey season.
I guarantee it. And I guarantee you they're all looking. I'm like, why are you here?
You go in there and get you a fried bologna sandwich.
Mm-hmm.
So.
That you didn't know was bologna made out of the roadkill he scooped up on the way that morning.
I think they're a little more classic than that. So.
It's a good place. Y'all should go see it sometime.
Easy now, they might ex-nurse. Get too many people in there.
Yeah. I was up there, me and Nathan went, I don't know if we went duck hunting or we just went driving around. We might have went duck hunting. Me and Silas swung in there. And it reminded me of that cat, what's his face? The comedian.
Oh, you're telling this story?
No, the comedian, his name's Cat.
Oh, Cat Williams?
Cat Williams, yeah, where he's like, whose baby is this? Silas runs in there, gets him a juice, runs back up to the counter. I haven't walked in behind him yet. Little blonde hair, blue-eyed baby sitting at the counter with the juice, wanting a juice, and the girl standing behind the counter looking down at him like, who in the world's what baby is this?
So if I go to Spavinaw is like 30 minutes from my house. If I go to Spavinaw, I'm hunting all day. I'm not leaving.
Yeah.
I'm staying in there.
Well, you got enough land to do something like that there.
So when I get in there, I definitely at lunchtime or 11 o'clock or whatever, I might run up to the store.
Yeah.
Last time we went in there, I didn't know they didn't have anybody standing behind the deli. And I walk in there and they had the Hunt Brothers pizza, so I got me 2 pizzas and a Red Bull, you know.
Mm-hmm.
About to hunt the afternoon, like I've been up since 5 o'clock this morning. Get in there, get my pizza, I sit down, and Tyler comes and sits down and says, "You not getting any food, dude? Like we're about to, it's gonna be like 8 o'clock by the time we leave here." He said, "Yeah, I got me a sandwich." I was like, "You got a what?" He said, "Yeah, I got a sandwich." Comes back, fried bologna sandwich, lettuce, tomato, everything on it. I was like, wish I'd known that. Wasted some money on a
Pizza. Greasy pizza that you're probably going to be struggling to keep down by the time you get home.
Oh, listen to him. Look at him.
He's not lying. Can never get him to come into work. He's not lying. You're right. He's all the time gone.
Hey, listen. What I sent out the other day, I've been at work multiple times thinking about hunting.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I've never been
Been hunting, worried about work?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the way I was Friday.
Not one time.
That's the way I was Friday. Took my first day of vacation ever out there. And they were messaging back and forth in the group chat about stuff, and I went, mute.
Yeah.
I had a pretty good time.
If I can get away from work, I'm definitely going to be in the woods. Or I'm going to have my butt planted right in there on that couch.
Probably what I should have went and done instead of snagging as much as I did the other day.
I got too much crap going on. I gotta.
Getting too old for.
Yeah. We had turkey to try. We can get Friday.
Yeah. Well, we were trying to get Turkey Friday, but
Cody,
they weren't as.
that 8-hour education really showed on that message there.
Don't let that little mishap lie to you. Forrest is from Locust Grove. He can't math, so my math just goes too fast.
You don't need a math.
Yeah, you do.
No, you don't. You got a calculator in your pocket.
No, it's not the same boat that dies.
All them teachers said you wouldn't. What am I going to do math?
That is true. What if you don't have a calculator when you get older? I literally have a $2,000 calculator with me all the time.
Got one in my pocket right now.
That's how I did my taxes this year. I pulled my old calculator out and figured out my overtime.
I don't even do my taxes. Dallas doesn't. And she doesn't even do them. She gets one. William said he can't number.
Do what?
William said he can't number. Cody said, "Don't judge. I don't need to talk right to shoot a bird or deer."
I guess you're right.
I've been fighting this cold for about a week. I'm about sick and tired of it.
I hope it's just a cold and I'm not about to catch the vid or something in
I'm
here.
gonna tell you, you'll hate it.
I think I had it already because I'm pretty
You
sure.
probably gave it to me, man.
Well, no, it was before that because the video I just posted on YouTube. So if y'all haven't seen us lately, I just posted episode 5 to YouTube, and I was downloading episode 6 to edit and post to YouTube. I got behind. Poor little laptop here ran out of memory, so I bought a memory card for it.
Good old Whatnot special.
Yeah, she just wasn't made for the big leagues.
Hey, it's still the best investment I've bought off of Whatnot.
It was a good deal.
It was a good deal.
It was a real good deal.
Paid $100 for it. Shot 2 deer with it this year.
Paid for itself.
Yeah, I did.
Time to retire.
Yeah. Time to buy an Elite.
Yeah. I want to find out if they make elites or blackouts because you can buy their limbs through them.
The blackout ones.
Mm-hmm. Those limbs exactly. I'm pretty sure.
I don't know. Maybe they got some kind of partnership.
Maybe.
If they do, I'll just keep shooting it. I like it.
Yeah. Yep. I don't know. I was looking at them today. They're beautiful. I really want that basin. I just like how much. It says it's a beginner or intermediate bow, but it's got so much different, like, your drawing links can be so much different, your weights can be so much different.
They really do have a lot of little extras on them. The one that I really like, which I don't know if we get in over saying this, but Hoyt, they came out with their RX-10 and whatnot.
Look, I know we technically work with Elite, but Hoyts are so freaking cool. The design that they have are so cool.
Yeah, I really like their on their cams.
I like the way the risers twist.
Yeah, their cams you can adjust them left and right.
Yeah.
To really pull that arrow, like they're just sweet. They're pretty cool.
But don't take that away from Elite. They're a good quality bow.
Yeah, I've never personally shot one, but I know a lot of people that have them, and they love them.
Hunter went about brand new everything. And his is slicker than a dog. It is slick, fast, shoots straight.
I think I like them. I've watched a lot of YouTube videos on them. I like them.
I want to say his you can move back and forth.
Can you?
I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure you can. I'm not going to swear to it, but I think you can. If he's on here, he might be able to answer us.
I don't think he is. We only got like 6 people following us right now. But no, I really like them. I want to buy one.
Hunter's probably in the woods right now. It's probably like he
Probably doing what? He can't shoot now, Joe.
Dylan.
Oh.
He was calling for Dylan last night.
I guess me and Dylan need to get together since we ain't shot one either.
I tried to get you to go this morning. I was like, Forrest, I put 2 to bed tonight. 2 of them.
I couldn't get out and about this morning.
I was gone too much today.
I told my wife, I said, I'll be home. I said, my plan is to get there, I'll shoot a bird, and I'll come home.
The flaw in the plan didn't kill a bird.
Yep. Or came home. I didn't get home until like 1 o'clock. So, freaking Tyler, he calls me. We're like working our way out, like we're driving out. He's like, you want to give me a ride? I was like, yeah. I'm thinking he's like, just at the top of the hill. Maybe he doesn't want to just walk up the hill.
Mm-hmm.
No. We drove 5 miles back in there to where he was. They probably weren't 5 miles. It was probably like 2.5. They walked 2.5 miles from his truck.
Man.
And I was like,
I
think I would have just gotten my drug in there.
Yeah, I would have. But I did take my 5-year-old on a mile in, mile out walk yesterday. Somebody was complaining really hard on that walk out. He's like, I'm ready to go home. I was like, me too. I started walking faster. He's like, you can't outrun me. Shoot.
The great thing with where he was at is it's a good trail.
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty beat down.
Yeah. Other than the flooded spot,
Yeah,
it was pretty nice.
it works pretty good.
Yeah. You know, we just been on the other side of that draw. Been a different story. I'd have killed him because he was right where I wanted to be.
Yeah, that's I hit it hard, I guess, this weekend. That was about it.
Yeah.
I mean, Sunday, I didn't go Sunday, but I don't know, I was gone all day Saturday, most of the day Saturday. So my wife's only off so many days, so I tried to be home.
Single life, man.
But she slept all day today, so it didn't really matter.
Yeah. You should just took your baby out in the woods.
I don't know, he's getting pretty vocal. He's pretty vocal now. He's not going to be as good as he was when we went out tracking that doe.
He might, as long as you keep moving.
Maybe. He does like to be moving. He does it, as soon as we stop, that's when he's like...
Just what you do is you get one of them little doorway pincher jumpers.
Oh yeah, because the turkey's not going to pick up on that one.
Just put a fan behind him and an orange dot on his forehead so nobody shoots him. But just have him bounce around in a little diddle. The turkey's gonna be like, "What the heck is going on with that bird?" Go over there and find out. Oh, we were talking about draw hunts. That is open right now. We need to get on that. We need to find out who's going to be on our deal and what we want to apply for.
Yeah, I don't even know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I
really want to shoot something with my bow. I want to go on that. But I don't want to go to McAllister. I mean, I want to go to McAllister, but if we're going to do the group, I know not everybody wants to go to McAllister.
I don't want to have to buy a new bow because I don't have a recurve.
Yeah.
And you don't have a recurve big enough. I mean, I guess technically I do. It's in that safe. but I did gift that to you. I could be an Indian giver and take it back. But it's not big enough to shoot a deer. It's only like a 30-pound draw.
Yeah.
So we both have to buy new bows. Both have to get efficient at shooting bows and clean that truck out we take from top to bottom because I am not getting a fine for a bullet.
Yeah, I got in that Toyota, I got bullets shoved under.
I got 22 shells in the toolbox.
Yeah.
Bullets in the cab. And that's just a single cab. All we need is one of them to get lost in there and roll out when they strip that sucker and we're toast. That's what worries me the most is I'm in and out of that sucker so much with guns and bullets and whatnot. Like,
yeah,
just take one time.
Yeah, I really want to do it at least once in my lifetime just to try it. But
take a go-kart. We'll rent a go-kart from like Ted or something and drive it up there.
Drive it to McAllister. That would be miserable.
We'll just park our main truck at the hotel, drive down there in the go-kart.
I don't think you can leave.
If you get a hotel room, you can.
Oh, really?
You gotta I think you gotta prove to them you have the hotel room, and you can. But it's just like right out the gates.
Yeah.
Like right down the road, and you have to be right back. But you don't get to like leave. I don't think you just get to go to town.
Yeah.
Have fun. So.
Yeah, I don't know, I want to draw something out. I know the Sandhills, they got a bow option.
See, I'd be more okay with like a compound DIY draw hunt than I would be a recurve.
Yeah.
Come stay on an army base.
I also didn't buy the saddle I wanted to buy this year.
Yeah.
So I'm still on my climber. And I don't know if I want to go somewhere new and pack a climber 20 miles.
Yeah, it'd be a little rough.
So
my deal is with bow hunting, I'm gonna stick to where I know. Like, I know where deer come through bow hunting. Rifle hunting, I'm a little bit more
right.
Let's go adventure because I'm a lot more confident.
That's what when we were down in the Wichita Mountains and me and Dusty hunted that public land. I walked that 4-mile loop and I found a place that it literally looked like what I normally hunt.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was gonna hunt up on the side of the mountain and stuff that was in there, and I was like, I don't know what I'm man. Like, I don't know what's coming through here and whatnot. I was like, so then I went down and like closer to the lake bottom, and I was like, oh, this looks big timber. Yeah. I was like, this looks like what I normally hunt. I'll just hunt here. Which I didn't see anything. That place is still hunted. It's unreal. It's not even funny.
Yeah, but you probably would have killed something if you had a shotgun too.
Probably. We definitely would have shot that buck when we walked in. Mm-hmm. At least one of them doe that was with him.
I know during the week, if I had known I could shotgun hunt that,
you went and bought a new shotgun?
I probably would have. I probably would have went and bought one at the pawn shoppers. Went down there to the little breakfast shop and asked them to borrow a shotgun. You know, right. I'll go buy my own slugs. Let me borrow a shotgun real quick.
You go buy one, shoot deer, and return it.
Yeah. Well, that's so. Speaking of that, we were talking. Me and Hunter and we're talking about Alaska gold caribou hunting.
Yeah.
And we're pretty devastated about prices. We're like, we're gonna pay an arm and a leg to drive up there because it's 4,000 miles.
Yeah, that's a lot.
And so that's an oil change in there too. You gotta stop and get an oil change on the way there and on the way back.
Yeah.
So, and before you leave.
Just pack it with you and when you go.
Well, that's probably what we ended up doing, but we'd still have to change the freaking oil at some point during our drive. So basically that's 3 oil changes just to get there and get back. All the diesel or gas that you need. And then we talked about flying, and I was like, I don't really want to fly with rifles.
I wish Kristen was still in here.
But
because we could ask her.
I didn't really want to fly with a gun because that's a whole. What if I get to Alaska and they've lost my gun?
Yeah.
You know, like
that'd be terrible.
One, I'm gonna be worried sick the whole time I'm there about where my gun's at.
What you do is you just rent a U-Haul.
See, we talked about that too, but then you're crossing Canada with a firearm.
Yeah.
And is that going to be a problem? So my idea was buy a gun when we get up there, sight it in, and we all shoot the same gun.
What's the price of a gun in Alaska though? Because like
I don't know, but
it was like $8.
I'd sell it before we'd
before you left.
Before we left, I'd take it. I'd buy it from a pawn shop and sell it.
Do they have pawn shops up there?
I'm sure they got some kind of mom and pop gun store. They'd buy a used gun.
Maybe. I don't know. I've never looked into pawn shops in Alaska.
Or I'd sell it to somebody. I mean,
there's gotta be somebody.
Somebody wants a gun. Who wants a gun?
It can't be that hard because I mean, there's people that hunt Alaska all the time. It can't be that hard.
We were more worried about the price.
Yeah.
The price it was going to cost.
I don't know. I'd like to go to Alaska. I'd like to. Honestly, I could probably live in Alaska and that'd be fine. But
yeah, and I mean, we say a lot of people hunt it. Once you go to paying attention, like the people with a bigger name in the outdoors, they own something in Alaska.
Yeah.
There's a lot of them that own a place in Alaska. So that could be where they're getting away with a lot of it and not being so expensive on them.
I mean, what is it there? The Meteor, they got that. I don't know if they own that, but they always go to that one cabin. That's
Steve Rennell owns it.
Does he? That's like right in that cove.
Yeah, and then I want to say the guy that went camping and everything. I don't know what his name was.
Yeah.
He owns a place in Alaska. There's a bunch of them that own something in Alaska. So, but it also benefits you to own a place up there because if you're a landowner or resident in Alaska, you get more.
Yeah.
Like you can go shoot bigger moose.
I'm trying to smaller moose.
Smaller moose.
You don't have you don't have the regulation. They don't have to have the 4 points, and it don't have to be a certain length. Like you can pretty much shoot whatever you want.
Right.
But I don't know. I've been trying to ease in Dallas into when we retire, moving to like Wyoming. She doesn't want to because of the weather, but I'm like,
you get up there and get used to it. It'll be fine.
That's what I said.
I mean, and it's a different cold. It's not. I mean, I've been told people that live there come here and they're like, this is ridiculous. I'm going back up there.
I told her, I said, like, I could retire and move up there and like, I could just guide hunts all the time. And I was like, you can stay home at that point.
Yeah.
Like,
By that time, Colin will be like 15. The next kid will be like 12.
no, I'll still have to work till he graduates. Yeah. He ain't that young.
So the next kid, he won't.
There ain't no next kid. There ain't a next kid. So, but no, I've been trying to smooth her into it, and she refuses.
She ain't taking her.
No, she wants to move to the beach, and I said, I'll compromise for a lake house in Wyoming. So,
I'd be alright with Roaring River. It's so peaceful up there.
yeah, I'd be alright with going like Appalachia Mountains, like Ozark Mountains or something.
I think at the end, right after school, we're gonna go. I want to take Silas to the Roaring River,
Yeah,
and like May 26th or something like that weekend, we're gonna go Roaring River for the weekend. Like leave Friday after work, go up there.
the weekend, the school lets out, we have a baseball tournament.
Whose fault is that?
Not mine. My kids love playing baseball.
Do they,
It's probably the only sport they like.
or do you like watching them play baseball?
I do enjoy when they do stuff right.
Yeah.
It's when we do stuff wrong that I'm like, man, I really hate baseball.
Shoot.
So when they make good plays and stuff like that, I'm like, yeah, I love this thing. I
Yeah.
love this sport. And then when they start messing up, I'm like, nah, it really isn't worth it.
Well, we were.
Let's talk about something real quick. My mustache looks freaking good on camera.
You can't even see my facial hair on camera.
Yeah, you need to like dye it or
I
something.
guess it's there. It's
Go get you some
Decently
like,
long.
just for men.
yeah. Black
And
it.
start making it black.
Jet black. Golden
I would say
bald head.
The older I've gotten, the darker my mustache is.
My deal is my beard grows in blonde. When I was little, I was blonder than freaking Colin is right now. Like
Colin's pretty blonde.
it was bleach blonde, but my beard took that spot, and the top started dark brown.
Yeah, Colin, he's damn near white.
Yeah.
Like it's pretty bad. I have found gray hairs
You found gray hairs?
in my mustache.
Oh yeah, I got all like on the sides. I got
So-
a ton of gray.
We're getting there. I'm coming around to 32 in the next month.
Turned 31 yesterday.
Yeah,
It's fun.
so
I can
I'm
feel it.
not
All
looking
31
forward to it.
years.
But you know what? Vendela will always be older than me.
There you go.
And I'll take that as a win every time. I hope I did that. I hope she heard that because it says she's still on.
Yeah. She probably did. She's probably commenting right now.
Yeah. So,
Shoot.
But,
Oh, this piece of junk.
what is that?
I don't really know. Alive will end though if I don't get up and fix it.
Oh, does that mean like we've been going too long?
I guess. It doesn't support our dreams.
Yeah. 1 month and 5 days. Told you she'd comment on it.
Shoot. But, yeah, I guess. We've been going for dang near an hour, I guess.
I think so.
So,
Next week we might try to get somebody on here.
yeah, you got somebody lined up, don't you? Or does he want to do it?
He wants to. Last time he was going to be here, he was going to come talk about his. He did a turkey hunt in South Texas, which is pretty rare for most people because there ain't no public land down there. But he, his mom's birthday, he got hung up with that, so he didn't get to
You
make
should
it.
probably go to your mom's birthday.
I mean, I guess.
He
I don't know.
ain't around forever, so.
But no, he did a. So he went and did a South turkey hunt, a successful South turkey hunt, and then he turned around. He was gone that week, and then the next week, as soon as he got back from South Texas, him and his dad turned around. They went on bear hunting, maybe Nevada, Arizona, maybe. somewhere out west.
I want to
They
kill.
went on bear hunt.
I want to kill a bear so bad. And I used to be like, who wants to shoot a bear? And now I've watched some videos. I'm like, oh, that looks so.
I don't want to shoot bear. I think Clay Newcomb really turned out good.
Yeah,
He talks
thinks
it
a lot.
Yeah, he talks it up pretty good.
I was watching something. He was a while ago. It was a video they just posted. He was up there in Alaska. He's like, we want to have him drop the boat
When he
20
slammed
yards
across-
from this. No, he was. They banked him. He banked the boat. He's like, I'm gonna be 20 yards from this bear. He said, and I have a rangefinder, not to see how far he is, but to make sure he's close enough because I want him within 10 yards. And this freaking bear is bigger than your freezer. He's huge. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, yeah. And by that time it goes end of that little clip. I was like, God dang it, I'm gonna have to find that one.
Yeah. No, that dude's doing it right with the bear hunting thing.
You know,
Honestly, his whole lifestyle, like, that's the only reason I'm like, yeah, I can move to the Ozarks.
Oh, yeah.
Because that's what I'm doing. I'm buying mules and I'm packing in places and squirrel hunting and
You can do a lot of that here.
shut up.
Forrest is a bear. Shoot.
No, you can't do a lot of that here. You can't ride your horses on public land during deer season and whatnot.
Well, no, you can't do that during deer season, but you can do it like outside of deer season.
Yeah, they shoot their deer. They shoot their deer off the back of their mules.
Yeah.
They do all kinds of stuff on their mules. I don't know, it's pretty cool.
I have somebody, they just got into deer hunting this last year. Bow hunting and whatnot, practiced all summer. Got out there during bow season, smoked one. Got the video off her trail camera.
Dang.
Yeah, I mean, dropped. You could probably take some pointers.
I like to track my own.
I like the challenge.
Yeah, I like that. I like to.
Call my buddy when it gets dark. To
I
tell
like
him
to tap into my native side and track my deer. So.
But we can probably get them on here and.
I like to look at that. You know, that broken twig. Like, oh, yeah, it ran through here.
Yeah. Call my buddy. I don't know where he went.
That was one time.
Yeah. Yeah. One that you won't live down.
I won't, because I'm still sick about that one. That one was, God, it was rough.
I called you. I didn't know where she went, but I had chunks of lung, and it rained, so I had a good reason.
Yeah, I know that one was just a bad shot.
Not mine.
Bad shot and low light. I mean, I probably should have let him walk, but he was pretty decent. I mean, he was a decent buck.
Yeah.
I probably should have let him walk, but I didn't, and I ended up shooting him high.
It was a spike.
It was not a spike.
Big buck. Big buck.
He was definitely in that regression. Like, he was an older deer.
Yeah.
He was definitely he was like a 13. Like, he was good, but his, like, where it came up, you could tell it was like the horns were starting to digress.
Yeah.
He was a good deer. And I whiffed it bigger than crap.
Happens.
So,
All right.
but I made up for it.
Yeah.
Where's that at? Out of the way.
Yep.
You about got her done?
Oh yeah, close. I'm real close to her. It's just about done.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. I just gotta order that piece.
Oh, okay.
It's $80. I came around to order it.
It's $80.
$80. You take it somewhere, they're gonna charge you $160.
I could have put it in the ground for free.
Yeah, but that's different. You couldn't come in here and hang it on this nice wall right here. Which I need to bring my deer mount
Over to my house?
just for the podcast.
No.
Show it off.
I guess I could move all my antlers and stuff back in here.
Yeah, we can put them all. Like it looked nice.
Hang them all up.
Till Dallas, we're gonna build onto the house.
I think we're gonna need. I was just saying, I think we're gonna need a bigger room before
Move
long.
the kids in here. Take their.
Yeah,
Move the.
we could probably go into that longer room.
I was about to say we could probably move the toy room in here and take all your other stuff in there. So you got a little bit bigger.
Yeah, it'd be a little bit bigger.
I mean, they don't need that much room for toys, right?
I don't even think to play with them, honestly.
Just get rid of them. Just have an empty room.
Most of the time they just play outside. So.
Yeah.
And if they don't play outside, they just play on the Xbox.
Use your imagination.
Yeah.
So, well.
Matt asked if he wanted to bring his. We want Matt to show up, so I mean, if that's what it takes to get him here, then yeah.
Yeah, do it. We'll bring everybody. Bring one mount. I'm proud of my first mount. Okay.
Kobe said he has a turkey one.
Oh, there you go.
I'm gonna shoot a turkey this year, Cody, so I'll have my own. Eventually.
He's gonna go buy one at the swap meet.
Maybe. I'll tell you.
Let him go and not shoot him.
I'll tell you a funny story. My dad took my brother to Chubb's auction, and my dad's like, "You can bid on stuff, just like don't do anything stupid." And so my brother's like bidding on tools and stuff like that, and they come to these two big mule deer mounts, and my brother starts bidding on them. And he runs it up to like $300 for these two mounts. I think there's 300 a piece, and wins them.
Oh God!
And he brings them over to my dad, and he goes, "I bought these." And my dad goes, "Why? Why did you buy these?" So now my dad has, I don't know if he does now, but he had two, like, they were nice mule deer hanging in his house.
That's hilarious.
Because my brother bought them, he's like, I can't do anything with them.
Right.
So
go up there and tell him run it back through the auction.
Yeah. It was pretty funny. They're nice mule deer too, is the thing. Like, I mean, I'm surprised. They had to be somebody passed away.
Yeah, that's usually how
and
it
they
goes.
just didn't want them because it was a nice. They were nice mule deer. So. But,
well, we better end it before the kids beat the wall down.
yeah, and it's 8 o'clock.
Is it? Definitely my bedtime.
I might have to go to bed early tonight.
A little bit. Yeah. Well, it's fun talking to you guys.
Yeah, come back next week.
Maybe we'll have some more people here.
I would like to get some. I'd like to get some people on.
Yeah, we started out small, then to the moon.
Yeah,
Before too long, maybe Clayton's will be sitting in here with us.
that'd be.
Forrest would be over here in the corner.
Yeah, I wouldn't. You guys should have seen me at the Bonanza.
He was.
I couldn't even talk to him.
Like a child at the candy store, so excited that he was getting a meeting.
Yeah.
So, all right, we'll see you guys next time.
Kill the squirrels.